everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 6, Episode 4 Thoughts video. Just finished watching the latest episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I just want to share my general thoughts. So I just finished watching this episode. In this episode, we get Deke finally back in this season. We finally find out where he's been these last few episodes. I'll be honest, I did 100% notice that he wasn't there those few episodes. When this episode first started, I was like, I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, has he been here the last 3 episodes? And then I realized, as they explained, that he hasn't, that he hadn't been in the first 3 episodes. But it was nice to get him. I like that he's some random, tech CEO who's, selling the framework as a video game, and that he's, very, very, very millennial. And I just really like that they took it to that extreme with the character and giving him something, the fact that he was trying to get away from S.H.I.E.L.D., but in the end he was still being babysat by an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. But I really enjoyed that he got back. We get to, with him being reintroduced into the show, we also get a little bit on Sarge's motivations, because Sarge is going after Deke, and he says that Deke's not supposed to be there, and Deke even says at one point, well, yeah, I'm not meant to be part of this reality or this timeline. He's out of time. He's from the future and from a different reality where the Earth got split up, got quaked apart. So Sarge, for some reason, is after Deke because of that, and I'm very curious as to. It's like, well, that's curious. Why are you tracking down people who are? How do you know that these people aren't from the reality? I guess that's some technology stuff. Why do you care? Are you working for somebody? Is this some kind of... Are you actually a good guy? You're trying to help the universe? If Deke stays around too long, is the whole place going to go to shit? And you're actually just... You seem like a... Sarge, what's going on? I want to know. And you give us so little information, Sarge. But I also love that about this episode, or this season so far too, that they're not just giving us all the answers right away. They're teasing in a little bit, giving us little bits and pieces at a time. So I really enjoy that. I like what we're slowly learning about what his motivations are and why they're there. So I really enjoyed that. We also get this introduction of some kind of more alien stuff with this alien parasite that ends up taking over Keller and possessing him, and then he ends up having to get stabbed by Yo-Yo, which is a little awkward. I thought you obviously feel bad for Yo-Yo. Those two were just starting a relationship, it seemed, and now that's over. Sorry, Keller. But yeah, that was just a interesting introduction of another, alien species, and the fact that that's what Sarge was also going after was that in particular thing. So little bits of information here and there, but I'm really enjoying it. There was a cool fight in this one. We got May versus the female villain who talks about butterflies a lot. I can't remember her name, but that was a cool fight to see those two going on. I even like that they make the comment about that they don't need guns and that those are for boys and their toys. And I'm like, yeah, guns. I'd rather watch you two. I'm always down for a fist fight. Oh, and then Mac, I forgot about Mac beating up the one guy. That was a great one too. Just picking him up, slamming him on the table, and then running away from the big bad guy. So. But yeah, that was interesting. What else? Oh, we see that Sarge takes May at the end of this episode, so hopefully next episode we'll be getting a lot more of those answers on what's Sarge doing here. Why does he look like Coulson? Why does he care about learning about Coulson and all this stuff? So I'm really hoping we get a little bit of that in the next episode with, Sarge having kidnapped May. And then the last little thing was just the fun little way they ended this episode by showing a little snap stories or Insta stories for Deke's girlfriend and her, from her point of view throughout this episode. I just thought that was a fun little gimmick they used to end off the episode, and just a little fun thing, poking fun at the, our generation pretty much. But yeah, that's all my thoughts for this episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sure, let me know in the comments below what you liked or didn't like about this episode. Thanks again for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a good one.